perhaps 50 years ago, 60 years ago, we would still make measurements of a speaker, pretty much the same way we do it nowadays, but the processing of that information would be so different. Nowadays, we can go so much deeper into what is in the sound that's coming from the speaker.
The KEF philosophy is that we don't have to do anything to enhance your music. We're really trying to give you what the artist wanted you to hear.
Traditionally, when designing loudspeakers, you build a lot of prototypes, but this takes a long time and a lot of effort. KEF has always been engineering and technology-led and was at the forefront of using computer measurement and computer simulation to develop loudspeakers. It means that we can run hundreds of iterations in the time that it would take to make just a few prototypes.
So we set up a plan to transform this requirement for performance into actual technology development.
Sometimes in product development, I think you do have to just take a leap. Not look at what's around you in products you've made or other people are making, and think about how can we do something that really moves things on, offers something new that customers are really going to love.
We've been making speakers at KEF for 60 years now, and I think when Raymond Cooke started, he was trying to make the best sounding speakers he possibly could. That ethic is still with the company, and that's exactly what we're trying to do.
Right from the beginning, we're looking at every aspect of the performance, and because we design our own drivers as well as systems, we have a lot of control.
The UniQ is our version of a coincident driver. We have two drivers that share the same point in space, the high frequency driver and the mid-range frequency driver. When you put them in the same point in space, you can ensure that there is no destructive interaction between the two.
So this is the anechoic chamber. What you can see is every surface is covered with these acoustic wedges. Any sound that arrives at the walls, the ceiling or the floor just gets absorbed. And it really is the only way we can get a clear insight into what just the loudspeaker's doing so that we can optimise the sound.
At the end of the day, the real seal of approval comes when we do the listening, and we do spend a considerable time in the listening room fine-tuning the balance.
The speakers are our way into the music.
Our approach to designing the product is very objective, and we're using engineering tools, engineering measurements, engineering simulations, and ultimately you come in here and it's purely an enjoyable experience. It's all about enjoyment, and for us what makes the ultimate speaker is something we're chasing, but it's also got moments where you put on a piece of music and sit down and enjoy it.
It takes a lot of effort to make a speaker not sound like a speaker.
Really, all of us know if there's a live piano in the room or if there's a pair of speakers. We're truly working to try and close that gap as best we can.
So that indeed when you close your eyes, you're like, I'm there. I'm right there.